Anyway, the left-handed smoke shifter.
Nice shot to open the second game.
You cut me off. I'm just
Sorry,
kidding.
that was a precedent shot.
What you were seeing right there was a little bit of a presentation earlier tonight. There was a guy last year who was playing racquetball and had a heart attack on the court. And the type of heart attack, they called it a widowmaker. 9 out of 10 people who have that specific heart attack pass away. And because of some quick acting of folks and administering CPR, he is at the U.S. Open here and shows no sign of the heart attack and is healthy. So that's what that previous little ceremony was going on.
1-0.
So there you are, in the know.
I got to say something about that. I thought it was pretty cool that Doug brought that to our attention because it really shows, for those of you who are not able to hear it, what racquetball is all about. We're one big family. We support each other. We're there for each other in the good times and the bad. And simply that the gentleman had a heart attack and people who were at this event last year, racquetball players just without hesitation did everything they could to help this man save his life. His heart officially did stop beating. So it is truly a miracle story that he was able to be here on the show court and talk about his story and then be alongside of his saviors, more or less.
Yeah, there's a lot of great stories like that, and that's one of the things that folks, and I don't want to get too deep because that's not me, but you know, one of the great things about racquetball, from a great diving get from Jansen, then John Goth puts it down, is that racquetball is really a family. Sometimes functional, sometimes dysfunctional, but we're a sport that is continuing to keep on keeping on because our viewers are also the people who are the participators in the sport. Mm-hmm. We are basically self-funding ourselves, which is why we have a hard time growing, because we're not bringing enough of ourselves in. But with all the bad things, with all the political infighting, with all of the BS that's going on, and again, folks, I'm going to be talking about it throughout the year. As a matter of fact, the first episode of Mouthing Off is coming very, very soon. So I apologize for those of you who don't have your big boy pants on before you watch it. But the racquetball community is, in fact, a community. And I got to say, you know, without going, again, in too deep, my wife and I experienced a crazy, terrible loss a few years ago when I first started the IRT network. And the cliff notes are, we buried 2 children a year apart on Father's Day weekend.
Oh,
and if it wasn't for the racquetball people, I wouldn't have been able to make it through. So we'll talk more about that kind of story. There's a great testimony that we'll have later this year.
John,
if it wasn't for racquetball, folks,
I just got all giddy. I got to shake a
oh my gosh,
top 10 athlete in the world's hand. Mr. Charlie Pratt has entered the VIP
I think you spotted him. I think he's 11,
Communication
top
Center.
11. Top 11. That's cool. Top 11. That's cool. Charlie Pratt. He's in gym shorts and a T-shirt, so he must have either just got done working out or playing. What's the verdict, Charlie?
Both. I played and then I got a quick workout in afterwards. Just like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Oh, cool.
No
So singles, doubles?
Doubles, we won.
Congrats.
First round. I think we play at 5:30 a.m. tomorrow.
The winner of this match, the last match of the night, plays the first match tomorrow morning at 8.
Wait, this isn't Challenge Court?
Like they.
I got next.
They just threw an extra division in. You know, I don't care if this club's closing down or if it's even open in the morning, but.
That is kind of funny. So are you one of the 8s?
8 a.m.
Oh.
Which is 6 a.m. my time, which means I have to get up at about 4:30 a.m. my time.
Well, you could always just
eat some.
Get a good. Yeah, I mean, don't go to sleep until after.
Sleep is for the dead, Brad.
Sleep is for the dead, Brad.
I'd be more awake that way, I think. Yeah.
Hey, who are you playing doubles with?
Sebastian Franco. Guy's good. He just won the Worlds a few months ago.
I remember that. Him and Alejandro.
That's right.
In Canada.
That's
Canada? Right. Anyway,
Canada,
it's a French town.
Canada. I think that's how they pronounce it. I don't know.
there's anyone out there that knows how to pronounce Canada, please let us know.
It's like
You say
Brian-
Canada.
I was just gonna say, it's just like Brian Panada. You say Pineda, I say Panada. I'm gonna do a
say
parody of that song.
Pinata.
Pineda, Panada,
We just
potato,
lost one of our
patata.
view. Oh no,
Let's-
they're trickling.
No, there's 93 people in the chat box. That means there's like 10 times that many people watching online.
Easily.
Our director fell asleep about an hour ago.
Nice little low serve here coming. Good heat to Jansen. How do you say ace in Minnesota?
Man, what the heck was
I
that?
guess that's how you say it.
Our director did not fall asleep. He just blew us up.
Hey, Pratt, I got to ask you, tomorrow you're an 8 a.m. match. Who is your opponent?
I believe, I honestly haven't looked, but I believe it is Taylor Noth and Jake Bredenbeck.
Oh.
Hey, you think
Nice.
you could FaceTime me while you're playing so we could keep the fans updated?
You mean you're not going to be here at
Well,
7:30?
No. No, we're
Okay.
going to get here about 8, and we'll start, I mean, we can start pretty quickly. But
I'll have a
there's like
large
3
coffee
8 o'clock
next.
matches in the morning. I don't even know which court. So this is an the winner of this has an 8 o'clock match.
Oh, never mind. We don't play them at all.
You play the winner of Camacho Carter, Ackerman, Harmon. Is that Mike out of Florida? Yeah, Mike
That's-
Harmon.
That's
He's a
no
good player.
problem there then. Okay.
Oh, the smack. and
And the
then
early
uh,
round
late
smack
guys,
talk
I'm sorry.
starts.
yeah, the other matches are going on right now. There are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 7 pro double matches tonight.
Wow.
So there are 1, 2, 3 doubles matches at 8 a.m. in the morning, and then at 9.
8, 9, 8, 8. Wow.
Yeah.
So we're making sure the pros are going on while everyone is sleeping. That's
I'm going to have a coffee next to the court.
Hey, the men's D matches, they don't start until noon, though. Don't worry about
Well,
that.
they've been playing the men's D at the U.S. Open for 18 years now. We're the newbie, the new division.
It's 15-3. Jansen, Allen, Tony Carson won the first. Goth and Granberg up here 7-2, trying to go to a third game.
Wow.
What's your pick here, Pratt? Is
Well,
Tony and
I'm
Jansen going to finish in 2?
He's
or
going
are
to
we
go
going
first.
tiebreak?
First, he's going with his nose. And then what? It's hard to go against Allen.
Yeah,
and,
they
and-
played
and
really
Carson.
well the first game. Dominated, but, you know, it's a momentum game. And especially in doubles, it seems like you can kind of pick up the pace if you like. You know, they have nothing to. Oh, it's 9-2 actually.
Oh, they just updated the score, yeah.
You know, they're obviously swinging for the fences in this game. They couldn't get any worse than the first, really, and so they have nothing to lose in this one. And
Smart shot.
yeah, Jansen is. They're a really solid team. Jansen and Tony obviously winning the national doubles, but you know, just the way they match up is Tony has just such a solid backhand, and Jansen ridiculous forehand too.
Good use of the body
Good shot.
there. No one?
Tony
Crickets.
is
Awesome.
just like a brick wall in there sometimes. I mean, he just does not move, and you can even see it. Like, I'll hopefully give an example, but even when he's like walking to the backcourt, he doesn't like move out of the way for anybody.
Right.
He just beelines it to where he's going, and like if they're in the way, they're going to be bumping shoulders. It's not like a intimidation thing or anything. He's just wow, great shot.
Ooh. How do you like me now, John Goth? Well, not
Goth
me,
and
but him.
Granberg.
You think
very
that
good
Golf would
team.
have like nose piercings and be playing in black leather? He's a walking oxymoron. I saw Goth and Granberg on the score. I was like, all right, this guy's coming in whips and chains. Which, by the way, was my college band
what a
name.
get. Whips and chains.
We played mostly slow tunes from the 1960s. Oh, that's a
there it
bad
is.
shot.
So your generation.
Oh, he read it.
It
Page
was a good
1,
rally.
Tony off the back wall, and a skipper.
It was a good rally.
By good, of course, he means bad. It's one of the sloppiest rallies I've ever seen.
I don't know.
But a good get from Wilson's #1 guy, Jansen Allen.
Mm.
If there was a IRT calendar, who would be the 12 guys on the calendar?
Like, what kind of calendar is it?
You know, like the fireman's calendar, except for IRT.
So what, we're just posing with like our dry
With your
fits
balls,
and
your racket balls.
Okay.
Just stick and ball, Sprat.
Okay.
That's all you get.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
You got to go Rocky Carson.
I think that would
guess,
be
you
a
know,
great time to see Goth in his chains and black
I
leather.
think everyone would have to have like a theme, though. You know, we'd have I don't know, Rocky with like a surfboard. Kane would be in like a hockey outfit or something, and
A hockey outfit and a dog, a little poodle. He's in the dog rescues.
Tony would have like an axe and
and a kimono on of some sort. He has that Japanese swag to him.
What would Chris Crowther be doing? Politically, you got to be correct here.
he would be surrounded by, this is a Princess Bride reference, but he'd be surrounded by the Spaniard, the genius, and the
We should
and the
do
princess.
that.
You'd be Andre the Giant,
The man with 6 fingers.
the six-fingered man. That would be you, Pineda.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, you would be Inigo Montoya. You kind of look like him.
Inigo Montoya. That's it. That's the name.
We should
I'm
do a
glad you guys
Princess
know.
Bride parody.
Yeah.
I also have a parody written for you. We just got to shoot it one of these days.
I think I'd be some like forced, just Tarzan type of.
I took you more for like a centaur, just coming out of
Oh,
the
nice shot.
Everglades, not Everglades,
So we
but
got
the evergreen of
14-3.
Oregon.
Yeah, we should talk
Yeah.
about the score for a second.
This is pretty
14-3.
crazy.
We're going to a breaker. You get more of this commentating tonight. And then Pratt will get 4 hours of sleep.
Sign off.
Yeah.
Seriously, I should get out of here.
Nah.
I don't know what I'm thinking. Oh, that's going to be tough.
Oh, man.
Not for Jansen.
No, he planned that.
Oh, that's a snappy play. So, Charlie, I have written a parody for a spot I need to shoot with you.
Okay.
I'm going to give you some hints. See if you pick up the reference. It's one of the most watched videos of all time on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh, that's got to be Kim and Ray J.
No.
No.
YouTube.
Oh, man, that's great.
It's like one of the top 5 of all time.
Yeah, I have a feeling that it involves some toddlers
Mm-hmm.
and
You're right on. Maybe some.
Is this safe for the
biting.
air?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pineda, you know it. You're just thinking too hard. What did I tell you about
Hardly
doing
thinking,
that?
I think is how it is.
Hardly Thinking. That's a good radio name. Hardly Thinking. Coming at you live at 2:05 in the a.m.
Yeah. Hardly using our brains at all.
Speaking of 2:05 in the AM, how do you think the 2:09 is going to?
Chance to see it.
Hang on, there was a chat box thing I wanted to read.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Go back there. There we go.
Charlie will be covered in kale.
Kale
Bar
is
shop.
Charlie's
Coming
doubles
out-
partner.
Coming out of the forest with a handful of kale. Get deer in the headlights. That's a good jam serve right there. Tough wraparound. Oh, what a shot.
Not for Goth.
Game
the
2.
former
You might have to
champion.
stick around for this, actually.
You think we'll actually get a commercial this time or just another VOD from earlier today?